Hi, my name is Elizabeth Ellison Bird. I'm here to talk about organizational behavior and what strengths did Heidi Roizen implement networking across the different stages of her career. How did the concepts from our Harvard Business Review articles and readings influence her? First, let's review some of her strengths. Heidi Roizen is an authentic leader. She understands her life story. She openly shares several traumatic life experiences. She learned from an early age her true values and has been consistent with her true values. She had an epiphany once when her fiancé died in an airplane crash where she had a self-assessment. It forced her to reassess her perspective on relationships and careers. As Benison Thomas say in Crucibles of Leadership, she learned to deal with adversity. Another crucible moment, she realized that she slipped into more of a supporting role for her fiancé rather than pursuing her own interests and goals. She used her high emotional quotient and people skills to create her network, gain a clearer sense of her personal strengths and capabilities. Her strengths are many, being flexible, allowing herself to grow in self-awareness, reinventing herself over 4 decades, taking, giving, and matching, balancing herself like a chameleon that changes colors, growing, maintaining, and extending her network, and giving back to society. All are part of what has allowed her to excel and propelled her life to a higher standard that others dream and admire. Heidi Roizen is authentic. Heidi's work history was a continual progression upward, beginning with Teammaker, with her brother. After 14 years as CEO and growing the company to $15 million in sales and 100 employees, then went to work at Apple for 18 years. She was one of Apple's most outspoken proponents and critics. This was her first real test of networking when she had to call favors in one of Apple's toughest times. As a venture capitalist, she helped start startups and manage their early phases, giving her time and experience in return for an equity stake. As SoftBank venture capitalist, as general partner for its $636 million fund dedicated to internet investments, she had another self-assessment. She found that she did not carry enough financial weight, that she was typecast, she missed team discipline, and her role changed her motivations and allegiances. How do these concepts influence her power and networking success? Well, in Daniel Pink's book, Drive, he discusses these concepts as intrinsic and extrinsic concepts, self-determination theory, the 3 elements, and flow. Autonomy being number 1. A renaissance of self-direction. Number 2, mastery. An upgrade from an old operating system. And 3, purpose. Rejuvenating our business and remaking our world. And in flow, Csikszentmihalyi defines flow as a relationship between what a person had to do and what he could do as being perfect. And Heidi Roizen describes herself as being in flow. She loved what she was doing in all her work. In Adam Grant's Give and Take, he describes how to succeed at work and in life by recognizing takers, givers, and matchers. Takers use other people for their personal gain. Matchers go to people who have helped us in the past. And givers try to make people's lives better and redefine giving. Giving is not about being nice. Productive givers focus on acting in the long-term best interest, even though it may not be pleasant. The productively generous choose to help in ways that are energizing rather than exhausting. And Robert Cialdini's Harnessing the Science of Persuasion, his basic laws are 6 principles, and their applications that, when applied, create a combination to compound their impact. Heidi is a master of applying all 6 principles of liking, reciprocity, social proof, consistency, authenticity, and scarcity, applying the rules of ethic in her sphere of social influence. In How to Build Your Network, Uzi and Dunlap define information brokers as a person who occupies a key role in a social network by creating and connecting disparate groups of people, creating networks with trust and diversity to raise your level of information from what you know to who you know. In Deborah Grunfeld's Power and Influence video, all Roizen's life experiences have revolutionized her sense of security and self-awareness as she projects it in her persona with her mastery of body language. In conclusion, Heidi Roizen's mastered networking, developed, maintained, and evolved her network. She learned autonomy, a renaissance of self-direction, applying flow through the different stages of her career, creating a genuine, authentic leadership while reinventing herself in different roles with consistency, reciprocity, giving, and matching for a win-win for her and all involved with her. In summary, Heidi Roizen is a rock star in networking. Thank you very much.